I'm Jose Domingo Cruz. I will be your teacher for this class, second period and third period. What I'm going to say today is for both second period classes and third period classes. I'll be showing the Moodle from second period, but for third period students, you're going to get the same thing, so follow along with me here, okay? I'm very sorry that we didn't have a chance to meet today. I was really looking forward to meeting you and being able to do this in person, but unfortunately, the faculty told us that they were not ready to get everybody into Zoom classes because the class lists weren't quite ready. So I thought I would do this video as a replacement, showing you just the really important parts that I wanted to do today. I wanted to do a few other things too. I wanted to teach you English. But unfortunately, what I'm going to have to do only today is just show you all of these assignments that you have to do and warn you about their upcoming due dates. And generally try to show you a little bit about how to use Moodle. Okay, so one of the first things that you have to learn is that I hope that you're watching this video because you actually got the message in Live Campus to come to Moodle and to register yourself in Moodle, because this is probably where you're watching this video. And you've probably already seen some of this, but let me take a moment to actually explain it to you. Okay? Now, Moodle, if you've never seen it before, is a place where we have all of the assignments and all of the ways to submit the assignments digitally. So you write digitally, you read digitally off your web browser, and when you finished writing something in Word or you finished writing an assignment, you submit it through Moodle. I will be giving you all of your assignments in Moodle. You will be giving me back all of your work through Moodle. Okay, so this is a very important website. You should bookmark it, make sure that you have it. Another important piece of information is my email address. Make sure that you have that email address. It's always at the top in a very easy to find place, because if you need to contact me, that's the best way to contact me. You can also use the messaging system that's up here in Moodle, this message bubble. You can use that. But definitely, do not use Live Campus. I do not use Live Campus that much. Other teachers might, that's fine for them. I want you to use my email or that messaging system in Moodle. I actually prefer that you keep it in email because it's easier for me to find. But in any case, don't use Live Campus. Okay, we scroll down a bit. Okay, and one of the first things that you need to know about Moodle is that Moodle is very good for showing you the first parts of the information, but some teachers, like me, write a lot more than what you can see here on the front. And if you want to make sure that you read everything, click on the title, or sometimes down here it says click here to continue reading. Click on the title, okay, and you'll see that there's actually much more to read. Okay, so just because there's a little bit in the front, make sure that there's not more than that by clicking on the title. Okay, and there's a lot of stuff in here. It's about how to make sure your Zoom is working, how to put it on your mobile phone if you need to do that. All of that is in here. Okay, so let's go back. You'll find a lot of activities like that with explanations. Make sure that you read the complete explanation. Now, in this case, okay, there's also a click here for more, but let me click that. This one too also has a big long explanation that you might not have read. Now this is called a walking video. This is a sample of me doing a walking video, and I will explain much more about what these walking videos are all about. And I will do that in the class on April 21st. Right now, if you want to watch it, you want to read these instructions, that will get you an idea of a very important assignment that you'll eventually have to do twice in this semester. Right now, there's nothing due, nothing that you have to submit right away for that. So let's go back to the general class information. Okay, so there's the walking video. Now here we start getting to more important stuff. Okay, there's the academic calendar. That'll show you the calendar from April to August for all of Tabata campus for KIT. And these rubrics, okay, this is the rubric for writing, this is the rubric for presentations. A rubric basically means that this is the way that we're going to mark your work. We look at your writing, we look at all these important points. Did you use your presentations, did you use eye contact? Did you have a strong voice in your writing? Were your topic sentences clear? Were your conclusions clear? You can read it in there, and I will go over that again with you on April 21st, but that's there. The curriculum, I'm sorry, I haven't finished writing that. I will finish writing that as soon as I'm done making this video. But even if I did finish writing it, a lot of it is going to change because a lot of the schedule is changing. For example, today we were supposed to meet and I was supposed to be able to tell you all this information and make these assignment dates according to that schedule is going to change, so that syllabus is going to change. But when I'm done, okay, the 2020 curriculum will be here for you to read, and I'll explain it next week. The next section is called Writing Resources. Now, this class is mostly about writing, and there's a lot of information that you need to understand so that you can become a good scientific writer in English. And a lot of these assignments I will be putting through the semester all the way from April all the way to August. But I wanted to put them all in one place so you could find them all in one place if you wanted to read them again. Okay? Now, we were supposed to meet on April 14th. That's actually today as I'm making this video, but we weren't able to. But this is what I wanted to show you. First, I'm going to be using these videos by Professor Long to show you the textbook. And by the way, the textbook is here. This is your textbook, okay? I'm sorry if that's backwards, but the textbook, okay? And he's going to explain it in a video. Watch the video and get used to watching those videos, because to do your homework for this class, I'll be assigning that videos every week. You have to do your homework every week and submit your assignment for those videos. Now, for this week, what I want you to do mostly was this remote learning survey, which was supposed to be due today, but don't worry if it's due, if you hand it in maybe a couple of days later, maybe a few days late, because I understand that you weren't able to come to this class on time. But this isn't even about English. It's a very easy survey. It's all in Japanese, and it's mostly about what kind of internet setup do you have? Are you using Wi-Fi? Are you using optical fiber cable? Do you have a computer, or do you only have a tablet? All of those things I need to know so that in case we have problems connecting. Also, the other important task that you have to do this week is, you remember back on April 7th when they told you had to write 150 words on a topic of your choice? That was supposed to be written on April 7th. That was like, a week ago. And I want you to take that and go to this assignment. Now, I have to change my role here. I want to pretend that I'm a student. And I will go back to week 1, and I will show you what to do. So, first, go get that writing assignment that you have already written, okay? And click on this writing task assignment, and you're going to get a chance to download this writing task file, okay? Download that, take your writing from the week before, put it into this writing task, and change your name and change your student number, okay? And then you submit that here into Moodle. And I'm really sorry that I can't explain it any more than this, but I was going to do that here today, but I want you to put that in there to that writing task upload by, okay, it says the 13th, but that's not true. It's the 21st, okay? I had to make some sudden changes. It doesn't say the 13th. Your due date is the 21st. Here, this will keep you from getting too confused. Let's go to week 1. Your due date, okay, for the writing task is April 21st, which is next Wednesday. And it'll give you time in the class to explain it again, so don't worry about that too much. But what I want to show you with these assignments is that they're all starting to come along. You'll find that one of the big changes that are in your life now that you're in a university, that high school is finished, is that there's going to be a lot more work. And you have as much responsibility as the teacher to make sure that you know what the assignments are. And that's why I put all of these assignments on Moodle. Okay? Check the Moodle once a week, twice a week. Make sure that you haven't missed any assignments. Now, your classes, second period and third period, they have a lot of extra grammar work that you have to do. And every 2 weeks, we have a grammar quiz. Now, this is the very first one. So you also have a pre-test quiz that you have to do, okay, by next Friday. And I'll explain that next Wednesday. And then you have this real grammar quiz that you have to finish by the time we come back from Golden Week. Okay, then you'll get another one right after that. And that's due on May 12th. There's also some listening work that you have to do, and that's due even before the grammar quiz. Okay, that's due on April 28th, which will be the 2 weeks from today. The day is April 14th. There's a lot of stuff you got to do. Then you have to start thinking about this language lounge activity. That's not due until May 8th, but it's probably best for you to start noting in your own notebook all of these dates, that they're all coming up. Get ahead of your work. Don't let everything pile up and then suddenly realize, oh no, I have an assignment due tomorrow. And it's really hard to do some of these assignments when you don't have anything but 2 or 3 hours to do it. That is not my suggestion. By the time you get to class 2, oh, I got to change over to teacher now. Okay, so by the time you get to class 2, okay, you're not going to see it yet, but in class 2, when you come to this next week, you're going to see that there's a Zoom link here. And this is how you get into my Zoom room. If you've never done Zoom before, okay, please read those pre-class instructions about making sure that the Zoom account that you got from the university is working. And you use that Zoom account, okay, and you'll go to this Zoom room by clicking on this link. Click on this link before class begins, and I will be there to greet you. And that's the very first time we're going to meet, and that's the very first time we're going to say hello to each other. And I'm going to explain one more time all of this stuff that I'm explaining to you now. What I want you to note right now today, okay, is that you have to do this remote learning survey. I want you to get that done, and I want you to get started on making this writing task, because the writing task next week, okay, will be due. So I want you to know that's coming. I want you to know this other stuff is coming. You're going to get a lot of work in this English class, okay? So thanks very much for watching. I hope to meet you on April 21st, second period and third period. If you have any questions, remember, here's my email address right there, jdmcruz@gmail.com. And yeah, thanks very much, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.